Yo, what's that you're watching? Nah, nothing, just a new kind of show. You know, it's pretty good too. Oh yeah, what's it called? I'm not gonna tell you that. Why? You said it was really good, so why? Are you like gatekeeping this? Is that what this is? No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. So then what is it called then? It's Rascal doesn't. What? It's called. Yes, that is the title. No, I will not be saying those words again for the rest of the video. Is a show that I've grown very attached to. And stop, because I know what you're thinking. Yes, I have a job. No, I'm not sexually attracted to 15-year-olds.
I know these characters are 15 years old, but I just know I'm deeply in love with these characters.
Yes, I did get bullied in school. No, I don't think I deserved it. The title of this anime is so abysmal that I'll now be calling it the Rascal series for the rest of the video. I first saw the show on TikTok and I saw a scene that made me think, wait a minute, this isn't unrealistic garbage dialogue and the main character isn't a dorky fucking loser that I hate. What's going on here? And when I looked it up, I saw the title and thought, am I really gonna watch this? Damn, maybe I did deserve to get bullied. The Rascal series is a bunch of light novels written by Hajime Kamoshida, who's known for making pretty much nothing else. This show was made into a manga, and based on the popularity of the light novel and manga, it was made into an anime. Cloverworks was in charge of the adaptation. They're kind of known for making a lot of B-tier shows, but thank God, because they are the best at adapting an artist's unique style to an anime. They're also adapting it in a way that one season equals to about a novel or two. Even though this happens, it doesn't feel like the show's skimming over details or plot points in the source material. The show is a combo of supernatural, mystery, slice of life, and psychological. So what's it about? A young famous actor is overworked and alienated by her classmates. One day after working, she wishes that no one else knew who she was. The next day she wakes up to realize that no one outside of her city knows who she is. It's finally quiet. The circle of the people that know her gets smaller and smaller. Her co-workers, classmates, friends, and then her own mother forgets that she even existed. As she tries to fix the problem, the only one who remembers her finds out that if you fall asleep, you'll forget who she is. A day goes by, then two, and she realizes her friend isn't even sleeping. The guilt is getting too much and she spikes her friend with sleeping medicine. Now no one will remember who she is. Now they fixed the problem, but I won't spoil that part. What the fuck are you talking about? You just spoon-fed us the entire show. Are you being serious? That's right, I did talk about the show's plot a lot more than I usually would, but guess what? Those were only 2 episodes. It's incredible how compact the story is in the first season. It covers all of these novels, and it's obvious they needed to make a big punch if they wanted this show to stay around. Now, the one thing you get with an adaptation of a light novel is more in-depth dialogue and the characters in the show are insanely deep and unique. Sakuta, the main character, is a dry yet completely honest person. He's a smart character, but not in a Kiyotaka kind of way. Hey, editor's note here. I have not actually watched Classroom of the Elite, but I'm basing his entire character off of this video I saw online. Just, comment how accurate this is, because I am not sure. There's a moment in the show where his classmate starts talking to him out of the blue. Now, people don't really like him, so in my mind I thought, what does she want? Why is she talking to Sakuta? Does she have adolescent syndrome? So instead of him thinking, girl with he says, why are you talking to me? And later becomes suspicious of her when he's alone. Every other character has some kind of emotional depth to them, with their problems becoming supernatural events that are related to their insecurity or instability. Even characters that aren't that deep end up at the very least feeling like human beings by the way they speak. Blends of sarcasm and really realistic pacing in conversations make for really entertaining and emotional dialogue. The show is set in a coastal city which can be beautiful at times. The lighting and cityscapes really shows how much work was put into this show, and they're made to be like their real-life locations. Characters have subtle yet insanely expressive designs to them, with no over-the-top features. It's just easy to look at, not too soft and textureless like Nichijou, and not too detailed like Baki. The music blends into the atmosphere perfectly, and the ending theme is just insanely iconic too. I cannot understand for the life of me why the author needed to name the anime this. I get that Japanese people are kind of weird, and Japanese titles are also kind of weird.
We Bar the Elementary School show isn't that bad.
This just kills the chance that a casual reader will pick your book up. This girl goes in this outfit like 1.5 times. The main character is called a rascal 1 time throughout the whole anime, and this shit has nothing to do with dreams. I hesitated to watch this show because of the title, and I will literally watch anything. So, should you? Yes. Seriously, have you been watching the video so far? This show might wear the skin of an anime you'd instinctively avoid. It's got a title that sounds like a light novel that one kid that smelled kinda off would read in high school. The promotional art looks like it belongs in some kinda Guna media. And at first glance, you'd expect this to be another throwaway seasonal romance. But that's just a mask. Underneath the title is a story that asks real, painful, and human questions. What if your trauma made you literally invisible? What if anxiety caused time loops? What if the feeling of being unwanted manifests into a literal doppelganger? This isn't just a romance anime. This is a case study on emotional repression, disguised as a high school drama. It's clever, but it's also genuine. Each arc divides into a different person's emotional state. Each of these stories is subtle, intentional, and deeply personal. You start watching for the mystery, and you stay for the characters. And by the end, you realize that you've watched one of the most honest portrayals of adolescence in anime. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and all that stuff. Sorry about the repost last video. I think I had some fucking error when I accidentally did this. Like, editor, show that shit because I don't know how to explain it into words. But that's pretty much it. I have a small idea for the next video, but I'm not too sure if I can make a script long enough for that. But that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Watch this really, really good anime. I think you'd like it. Okay, what's it called? After being rejected, I shaved and took in a high school runaway. Okay, you always tell me anime isn't weird, and then you suggest this kind of stuff, bro. Bro, it's not what it sounds like, bro. I'm not weird. The anime's not weird. The title's just a little weird. Like, there's plenty of anime out there with titles that do make sense. Then there's the ones where it's like, okay, you guys definitely did that on purpose. Like, there's no way there wasn't a better title. Okay, hear me out on this one. This one's actually good. Okay, do I even want to ask, what's the anime called? Okay, it's called Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Look, I know it sounds really weird again, but